Hey, sports fans, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. I have three topics we're going to talk about, and we're going to see how it goes. If you guys like this format, we're going to probably do it this way because it's easier for me to cover more topics at one time, and it'll be a little bit more interesting. So, the first topic we're going to talk about is Big Diesel. You know who I'm talking about, Shaq. He was asked about what was his thoughts about Deion Sanders leaving Jackson State University. And to my surprise, he actually supports Sanders' decision to actually leave for better opportunities. Sanders has already done everything he could do at Jackson State, Shaq said. In addition to that, Big Diesel also criticized people who were unhappy with Sanders' decision. Like, who would not want a better opportunity? And like I told you guys, if you guys can go back and listen to my other interview, um, I think it's titled "Is Dion a Sellout for Leaving Jackson State University?" Check out that video. I said the same thing. Opportunity is something all of us want in life. Why give up a chance to coach at a Power Five? Like, who would actually do that? So he also added that he heard that Jackson State was being plagued by a lot of internal problems. Now, he didn't go into detail about it. He said, in his own words, he said, he got to beg for money and do this and do that. Shaq's statement implied that he thought Sanders did the right job by leaving as he was underpaid. Now, if Dion agreed to a certain pay and that's what he got, I don't agree with that. Initially, I mean, if he said he's going to work for $300,000 a year and that's what he got. Now, if there were any extras that he didn't receive, then I could understand, him being upset. Um, the Big Diesel complimented Sanders and advised him to remain stern and not to listen to the criticism, which is true. Dion needs to stay focused because he really needs to focus on building Colorado the way he needs to so they will be a winning team. Shaquille O'Neal finished by congratulating Sanders for his decision. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think Shaquille was wrong with that? Shaquille's been around for a while and he's seen a lot of things, and I'm sure he probably knows some things that we don't know. So I would suggest that we kind of go along with what Shaquille's saying. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but Deion Sanders has been sitting down doing interviews with Shannon Sharp, and he's done several interviews, and in a couple of them, he actually talks about why he actually left. And one of the interviews that I watched, he talked about how the AD president made an impression on him, and he's not easily impressed. So they must have came really strong with Dion. Um, it's never happened for a head coach from a HBCU to actually go to a Power Five. That was one thing that Shannon Sharp pointed out, and I was not aware of that. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's just something that doesn't happen. People only see what you want. I'm sorry. People only see what you didn't do and not what you did do. That was one thing that Shannon Sharp said that really stuck out in my mind, because everybody always wants to criticize you, but they never really think about all the stuff that you actually went through. And I actually did a video about that. And I brought that point out, and I think it's so crazy because I pointed out these same things in the video that I did, and Shannon Sharp pointed out the same thing also. So great minds think alike. Okay. Another thing I thought about, do they really realize who Deion Sanders is? I don't think Jackson State had a really good understanding of who they had. I mean, they had a three-time Super Bowl player, a gold jacket wearing individual. You guys know what I mean when I say gold jacket? Meaning he's a Hall of Famer. Okay? So he's not an ordinary coach. And I know that there are some coaches out there that have played in the league and some that haven't, but they're not Dion. They do not have Dion's talents and Dion's skills. So I really think he was very adamant about giving his all when he was at Jackson State. Now, another thing, if you watch those Shannon Sharp videos, Dion stated when he sat down with Jackson State, he told them he would give them 2 years before leaving. And he actually stayed 3 years. So if you guys don't believe me, check out those videos that he did with Shannon Sharp. Check them out. Okay. And he actually explains a lot of stuff that we don't know. And I'm sure it's probably more behind the scenes that we don't know. But he actually gave us a little insight, you know, a little insight to what actually was going on. And I'm thinking that's the reason why he did that. I think he's getting a lot of flack and he wants to clear a lot of things out. And he trusts Shannon Sharp to actually bring the truth. So I think that's a good thing. So tell me what you think about that and leave your comments down below. Now we're going to move to our second topic. And our second topic, and I brought this up and I have a video about that, is the Under Armour All American game that went down on Tuesday in Orlando, Florida at Camping World Stadium. Um, there was, like I told you guys before, Team Phantom and Team Speed. Team Phantom actually emerged with the win. They won. The score was 14-7, which I think is very good. I think it's very good that they let the high school seniors go out there and show their talent. I think that was really nice of them, and they really did. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch some of the videos. I did. Um, and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because at the actual game, they actually asked McLean where was he gonna sign, and he's still doing this. I'm not speaking, I'm not telling, and everybody keeps asking him, is he going to Miami, are you going to Miami, and he just keeps shaking his head, yeah, and he's laughing. So I don't know if he's serious or if he's joking. I don't know, but everybody really wants to know where he's gonna end up. But I don't know if this is a marketing scheme just to keep his name in the public. It's something going on, but know one thing, he did say on January 15th it will be announced. So January 15th is actually next week. So we'll actually know in a week's time. But he wants to keep us guessing. And I really think when he skipped the National Signing Day ceremony, it was just for attention. That's what I personally think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see whether or not he flips. I would be amazed if he's sitting there with a jacket on and he stands up and he zips it down and he opens it up and it's a Colorado jersey or something. I don't know, but we'll see. But like I said, I don't know if he's just doing this just for attention or what. Because one of my subs said if he was going to go to Miami, he would have signed by now, and I was just like, you're right. So there's something behind it. I don't know if this is a marketing scheme that his parents thought up or his agent. I don't know. But we'll see. But let me know down below what you think. If is this a marketing scheme? Is he just trying to keep everybody on his toes? Is he just trying to keep his name in the news? Maybe. Now my last topic we're going to talk about is um, Shalomi Sanders. Coach Prime calls her Bossy. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but we always talk about Shiloh and Shadur and Dion. We never talk about Bossy, Shalomi. So I don't know if you guys remember, but she actually plays basketball for the Lady Tigers. Now she's 5'7" and she's a shooting guard. And this year was her freshman year at Jackson State. And nobody really says anything about that. So what I did, I was looking at an article that was just telling me a little bit about her. And the article stated that she wasn't recruited by a Power 5 program out of high school. So she might not have the ability to make that jump into a Power 5 school. So I don't know. Everybody's speculating whether or not she's going to transfer. I personally think she's going to transfer. Now, whether or not they'll give her a scholarship to play basketball or even if they'll let her play basketball, I don't know. But they were saying while she is a solid player and her skills fit Jackson State and the SWAC more than a Pac 12, which features schools like Stanford, Oregon, Arizona, UCLA, and Utah. They stated that it would be better for her to stay at Jackson State and be developed by the rising head coach, Tamiko Reed, who can harness her skills and abilities and help her become a better shooter and scorer. Now, I don't know too much about her skills. I've seen little clips of her playing. I tried to pull up her stats, but I'm not going to talk about those because that was her freshman year, and I really have hope and I never want to break anybody down. We're all about building people up. So let's just see what happens. They don't really say too much about her, but remember, she does play basketball. So tell me what you guys think about her. If you guys have seen her in any games, if you guys think she has the ability, the skills, please let me know down below. I'm really interested. And also, guys, we're at 485, and I would love to get to 500 today. I would love for you guys to push me there. I kind of stopped asking you guys to subscribe because I really want you guys to see that I have been really working hard to bring you guys the best news. I'm starting out. This is my first time doing this, and I'm really trying to do a great job. I'm learning every day, and I really appreciate you guys just coming to my channel. Now, if you guys can at least like the video so it'll actually push it, and it'll go further so more people can see it, I really appreciate it. And I would love it, like I said, if you guys will subscribe. Leave your comments below. I always answer all your comments. I really enjoy talking to you, and I hope you guys enjoy talking to me. So it was nice, and I hope you like my commentary tonight. Have a good evening. Bye bye.